said I don't use it, then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. Jumping like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yankees enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now into the box, Robbie Grossman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
And now the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. The leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. With a cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box, it can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. And that misses ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Roll, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring games when Carl's behind the dish.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman,
The pitch.
number 29.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hey. 1-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Greg Gardner can get on a hot streak. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ballgame. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the AB now. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That is good. The catcher, number 5.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. wind up and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario.
Nope,
He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He'll enter play right at .333. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a sinker there, swung out and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go. That'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
The right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Ran it in on him. This is bounced towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is good.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And now in the box, Gleyber Torres. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Line drive base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Brewers now, Luke Voigt. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. The track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. He hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him at the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nomar Mazara is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. As he picks up yet another strikeout, 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, it's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Chopped up the line to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Nico Goodrum is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounded the zone.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0.
Choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up Thairo Estrada.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mazara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1-0 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play. And
that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. That evens it up 1-1.
And usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Estrada at third, LeMahieu at second with 2 gone. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Robbie Grossman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Willie Castro. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kluber sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And now, Gleyber Torres. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodrum has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Ready to take his hats again, Luke Voit blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Chopper to short. He's right there. So the first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Goodwin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second base.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jonathan Jones.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1 home.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and he's really get the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Kluber is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Tigers lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Thairo Estrada.
The shortstop, Thairo.
50th pitch of the game on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodrum is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodrum calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speed. So 2 out, nobody on. Up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the AB on its way. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they can start something serious.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2. I got the count 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have the 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they report a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter trying to take a pitch or two, D-roll, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Rocket to third. Loop, but he couldn't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-roll, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb can change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. He's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his start here this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tyler Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielding cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. And it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into straightaway right. Frazier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Now to the plate, here is Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right by him here. He's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. LeMay here for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Comes set and the 0-1. Grossman, runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on the boot takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Stepping in is Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Wind up and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-1.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping up is Gio Urshela. Lifetime versus his arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
On its way is pitch number 75. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he popped him up. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is hit softly to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in once again is Wilson Ramos. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Sanchez put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off if they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Goodrum is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. Prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above it. This guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss.
Jose Arena comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Goodrum is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season he's obviously in May and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the
Wood with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
watch offense. You picked the right game to come and sing.
5 bombs from everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
1-0 the count. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 1-1. Ballman 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Aaron O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch on its way, and that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and they'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next up, Miguel Cabrera trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First delivery to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to fourth. Takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. And now the first pitch.
That's out.
Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch there.
Now, Gio Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-4 day. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Estrada gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled off. And look out. That one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting punked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Joe Burrows enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one at 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ready with the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So now into the box is Niko Goodrum, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
0-2 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Next, it'll be Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. And he's safe.
D-Roll. There's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Grossman leads off first with one away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Last breath for the Tigers. And it is strike three call that ended here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it. But this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber earns his sixth winning decision in this one as he finished 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Joey Wentz struggled against the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Siempre el Porsche, la 7 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Shapiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacen otros como Floyd, la baby le